everyone, it's Kim here with Sunshine Creations and Crafts, and this is the project that I've made for the CardzTV 3D design team. And I made a banner. Now it was very involved, so what I did was I did quite a bit of it in advance, and then some of it I'll put together in this video, and then some of it I have to put together after the video because things need to dry. So I'll take a picture of it and it'll be on the CardzTV blog and on my blog as well. So, alright, these are the two stamp sets I'm using, and I'm using I'm So Lucky and You Are My Lucky Charm. This is all about you, and Fun and Games. Alright, so what I did, let me just show you one of these, is I did a rosette and I cut it at the width of 4.5. That's a pretty big rosette, but when you're doing a banner, you kind of want it to be big. So so it's at 4.5, and I just used Green Recollections cardstock. Another thing I used is my scallop punch. It's my Fiskars, and I did the one edge of it. So that's how it turned out. Now this is a Spellbinders die, and it's the larger one here. You can probably hear my son in the background. He's playing video games with his friends. All excited about it. So that's that. And I just did it on white. But I'll tell you, because it's one of those intricate dies, I did use the wax paper. And it really, really works, just to let you know. But look what came out of it. Kind of cool, huh? I'm going to keep it. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but that's neat. And another thing that happens when you use that that die is that these little hearts come out. So I'm going to keep these as well. You never know. Alright, so that's this. And then I cut this circle out with just my circle die cut. Nothing fancy. And then the font is from Extreme Fonts, and I cut it out at 2.5, and I just did the shift short stuff, and I did it in black cardstock. These clovers are from St. Patrick's Day Cricut cartridge, which I don't have the cartridge, but I did buy the images on the Cricut Craft Room, and those are cut at 2 inches. The gold one's cut at 2 inches, and then I just decreased the size a little bit and cut the green one. And I kind of offset it a little bit on some of them. And I think I covered everything. So I've got the L-U-C-K, and let's put the rosette together for the Y. Now I already did one of them, but if you haven't done a rosette before, or you know, one as big as this, I just wanted to show you how I did it. So I used the full 12 inches, and like I said, it's at 4.5, and I went ahead and just used my stylus because the Recollections paper's a little bit thin, and my bone, oh gosh, my brain just went totally dead. This guy, it's too sharp, and it tears the paper, so I'm using the thick end of my stylus. And I'm doing it on the 1/2 inch. Now you might be thinking, well, what? Hey, where's Mary's stamps? Be patient, I tell you, because they're over here on the left side of me, and they are drying. So I will show you in a second. All right, so you're just gonna accordion fold these, and it's a good idea to do this. Now I'm actually not speeding up the camera, but I'm speeding up my movement. Pretty quick, hey? Now, on the other rosettes, I used my tacky glue, but it takes too long to dry. So, since I have a limited amount of time in this video, I'm going to use my Score Kit. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and finish this up when I'm all done here. And, you know, I'll post the pic. Alright, so here we go. We're going to fold this one. And, yes, in order to do this size of rosette, you need to cut 2 strips at 12 by 4.5. You don't have to make it this big. If you want to do a little one, that's fine. So yeah, it was fun doing this project because I used my die cuts, I used my Cricut, I used the Cricut craft room, and then I did stuff by hand like this. I absolutely love making banners. I do it every month. I make a banner for every holiday. I put it on my fireplace. Okay, so I'm going to use, I'm thinking this is 1/4 inch. And I'm going to put this on the very edge of this rosette. And then I'm going to put it on the very edge of this rosette. And then we can put these two together, making sure that your scallop edges are matching up. Yeah, well, I got that on a little crooked. I'm going to try to pick it up. Nope, it's not going to work. Okay, I'm just going to try and move it over on my own. Okay. The dilemmas of crafting. And then the edge of that. And then we'll hook these two together. Notice how I'm not overlapping. If you overlap, it will be too short and the rosette will, when you spread it out, it'll tear. Okay, so for the back of this, I just cut with the Spellbinder's circle, I cut a white piece. And I'm going to use my tacky glue for this. At this point, let's remove Martha Stewart scoreboard. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, she's putting so much glue on. Well, you're putting a rosette together here, so you need to have a lot of glue. Okay, hold this up. This is always the part that I fuss with. But hey, I did the other one, so I can do this one too. Spreading it out. Come on guys, push down. There we go. We did it. Almost. Okay. Almost. Come on. Come on. Alright, see? Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on, and then I'm going to stick it underneath my computer mat over here on the left of me, so we're going to let that dry. Excuse me. Squeeze it under there. And that'll dry. Now let's put these guys together. This gold paper I've had forever. It was a scrap, so I'm thinking it was probably die cuts with a view. So I'm going to put that there and put on my Y. Now I contemplated on cutting out, because this is the shadow, when cutting out something in the white, but I think the contrast with the gold on the black will be just fine. Okay, then this will go on my rosette after it's dry. Say I put this here. Now, this is actually going to take the place of my ribbon that I would put on in order to do to hang the rosette. So I wanna do like a gold and a green and a gold and a green, and I'm going to put the glue on the back of here. Hello. I'm running low. I'm going to go in 1, 2. And I'm concerned about the glue getting on my paper, so let's see if I can get my, I'm just throwing stuff all over the place. This is my little craft mat here. I'm going to put that like that. Let's flip that over. Oh, I almost put it in the glue. No good. Okay, I really didn't need to put that much glue on, did I? Just for the sake of it not being messy. Okay, that's the L. Now we're going to do a green one. And that's going to go, I don't know if I'm going to have enough room on my desk for you guys to see what I'm doing. And we'll bring that right there. This time I'm going to put it on the actual little shamrock guys. Oh, I just put it on the wrong side, didn't I? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, like I said, I don't have, you know, a whole lot of time to do the video because otherwise I'd have to go through the editing, but I can cut out another one or wipe that off or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to overlap this. Can you see me over here? Yeah, you can see me. And put a strip right here. So these two are already connected. And then move it down. Get the other gold one out. Make sure that that's straight. Glue these together. Put my glue down here. Kind of okay that it's like that. I said kinda. I just keep moving it down. Okay. Now this is just the process of what I'm doing here. So solve this problem, Kim. Okay, so I'm gonna do it because it's flipped like that. That's my K. Put some glue here. Ooh. And that'll be just fine right there. Okay, so that's got to dry. Now, I got to show you what I'm going to do. It's going to be so cute. All right, so I've got this rainbow twine, and I'm going to hang it from each of these at different lengths. But before I do that, I'm going to put, these are different size, they're 1 inch and 1 1/4 inch little gold coins. I better move that down a little bit. And it's going to go like this. Oops. Okay, that's way too much. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. And then these little guys are still drying, but I want to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the same thing. These are just scallop punch, and I used a Viva pearl pen and just did little dots around it. They take a really long time to dry, but I'm going to do the same thing with these. Is I'm going to put them you know, randomly on the strings that hang down, and it says, "You are my lucky charm," and I'm so lucky. And all these little gold coins will be, you know, here and there throughout that string. And is there anything else that I wanted to? There's really nothing else I can do in the video. because everybody's drawing, everything's drawing. And so I'm going to take a picture of it and send it off to Mary, put it on my blog, and you guys will all see it on Friday. All right, thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. Have a great day.